Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Before we get started, I would like to welcome any newcomers we have and mention that if you like the video, please drop a comment or give it a like or give it a share or something. I would just love to see all of your thoughts and love to know if this is working out for everyone. So today's question is, how does your partner really feel about you right now? So in front of me, I've got those 3 piles of cards. We have both tarot and oracle deck cards in there. And then on top of these decks, I have 3 crystals. We have black tourmaline, labradorite, and celestite. So just take a look at the cards, look at those crystals, and really focus on which one is vibing with you, which one's calling your name. And don't overthink it, just pick one and I'll tell you what's going on with you and your person. Hello group 1, this is for those of you who chose this black tourmaline crystal here. It's got some interesting shapes on this side and it's really just kind of a big block. So per usual, as at first we'll start with your tarot cards and then we'll get into your oracle cards to close the reading. So let's figure out how your person's feeling. We have the Strength card reversed, Death, Ten of Swords reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, the High Priestess reversed, lots of reversals, and Temperance reversed. So, okay, so let's just start with the beginning here. We have Strength and Death to start off with, and the Ten of Swords reversed. So these are the 3 that we're working with to begin. So already I'm seeing like 2 sides to the story here. Okay, somebody is really not following their heart. So we have Death here and next to Strength reversed. So to me, this looks like we have change coming. It's coming for you. There is nothing else to say other than change is happening in this relationship right now. It is evolving, it's moving forward. And what you need to be doing is focusing on that, because it looks like this other person is struggling to make the leap and take that step forward. We have Strength reversed, which tells me that there's some lack of confidence here. It's not just about it's not about you. I think that's like the most important thing to say right now. This isn't about you at all. This is about them and their unwillingness to take risks, to not be rejected. You know, I mean, like they're deathly afraid of rejection and worrying about past actions and having sort of what ifs. We have that Ten of Swords reversed here. Upright, this card is about melodrama, like, oh, what if, I don't know, like, what if I do this or what if we do that? But reversed like this, it just means that we're like getting super stuck in that cycle. So I think somebody is not following their heart. Someone is just stuck in the past, stuck in the binding that is a relationship. That commitment is really hard for them to take a step forward into. The problem though is that Death is knocking at their door and telling them to hurry up. Like this, it's the moment. This is the moment. So to me, it looks like they have feelings for you for sure, but they're just not able to take that forward step right now. So if we go into the next 3 cards, which are all reverse cards, it doesn't exactly look super promising for you and this person. And I only say that because these are very emotional cards. The 3 of these cards here, Ace of Cups reversed, the High Priestess reversed, and Temperance reversed. All 3 of these cards are super emotional, very intuitive, very get in touch with your heart kind of cards, and they're all blocked. They're all reversed here. So to me, that says that they're almost like unwilling to unlock that part of themselves. So if you're waiting on them, if you're like making all the moves, if you're waiting on them to take the next step because you've already taken it, or maybe just waiting on them to take any step ever, it doesn't seem to me like they're that willing to do that for you. The Ace of Cups reversed. We'll start with this one. Cups are about our emotions and emotional connections with other people. Ace of Cups is about new beginnings, new emotions, new feelings, new relationships, new connections. The Ace of Cups reversed, it almost seems like there's not another step forward. So to me, it looks like there's definitely like blockage, and you guys have had a problem, and maybe you're even in a no contact situation where you're like, okay, we need to take a break. Like, we're just at odds with one another and we can't seem to get through. So we're going to take a break. We're going to try to do a 2.0 thing. But Ace of Cups reversed makes me feel like they're not ready to like begin again. It almost makes me feel that they're kind of ready to move on. The High Priestess reverse is about not listening to your intuition. It's about going against what your intuition and what your heart wants. So even though they're not willing to try again, I don't know if that necessarily means that they're not interested in you. It's just more like they just can't. They just can't do this. With Temperance reversed, it just means that there's a lot of extra emotions going on. I think that they're so overwhelmed by this relationship and so overwhelmed by you that they don't know what to do with these feelings, like at all. They're like so unprepared, and instead of facing them and really taking the risk to, because strength is also about risks, it's about following our heart. Instead of facing them and taking that risk to see what's out there for you guys, they're running away, which I'm sure feels very difficult for you because you're getting all these mixed messages. I like you, I don't like you. I like you now, I liked you yesterday, but I don't like you today. I'm gonna call you yesterday, but not today. Like, just super weird, all over the place. So I can understand why you're probably confused right now about what the heck is going on. So let's see if we can get a little more information from your oracle cards. Oh, this is funny. So the first two cards we have are Uranus. This is the astrology deck that I own. And ninth house. So this person, I feel like they feel trapped. Like they don't have any room to explore, that they're stuck in this relationship. It's not like you're trapping them. It's like they're trapping themselves. You both are pretty individualistic. Like, I see plenty of freedom available here. There's like Gemini energy, there's Leo energy, Sagittarius energy, Scorpio energy. All of those signs are super individualistic, super I take care of me first. So I feel that both of you are like very individual. So there should be no reason for this person to feel trapped, and I don't think you've made them, there's nothing that you've done that's made them feel this way. They're just in their own head right now. The ninth house is that like exploration and moving forward and looking beyond and seeing my other options, and Uranus is the planet of unpredictability. So I don't know if I mentioned that the second card was ninth house. Whoops. So we have got ninth house and Uranus together. So to me, that just says unpredictability, unreliability, and an unwillingness to settle or settle down. So it kind of looks a little uneasy for you two together as a relationship. So we have the last three oracle cards. We have, I'm still figuring it out. I made so many mistakes. Yeah, so this is probably why they've backtracked, why they're pulling away, because they're running away and moving on from you. So if you are in that no contact situation, just know that they've made mistakes and that this is likely a mistake. And then we have, I have never known a love like this. So that tells me that there's some real feelings here. But I'm still figuring it out, and I made so many, well, not I made so many mistakes, but I'm still figuring it out. Uranus, unpredictability, and that's this Gemini energy here. That's really not making me feel super safe and comfortable for you. They could never know a love like this and still treat you badly. You know, that doesn't mean that everything's good and that they'll figure it out. I kind of feel like this is going in opposite direction than what you want. So when you're dealing with this person, don't push them. the push is coming from the universe, okay? So death is a sign of that. For you, I think you just have to stay in your own self and not get too tied up in this relationship. Don't allow it to like derail your success or your movement in life, you know? That's all you can do. So really just give them space, give them time, but also be free to be you, so that if something bad happens, which may happen, you'll still feel fine on your own. You know, like, I don't need you anyway. It's fine. You couldn't show up for me, but I showed up for me. That's kind of the main motto I'm getting from here. Okay, group 1, thank you so much for this. And if you liked it, please like or comment, whatever you feel, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, group 2. This is for the people who chose this gorgeous labradorite. I adore this crystal. I say that a lot about crystals, but this one is for real. Like, I can't get enough of this. It's just shiny and beautiful. I can't imagine someone not picking it, so it's gorgeous. As usual, we will start with your tarot cards, and then we'll get into your oracle cards about what this person is to you, like what's going on, how they feel about you. So let's get started. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Hierophant reversed, the Page of Wands, okay, the Empress, got Taurus energy here, Two of Wands, and Six of Wands reversed. So we have Taurus energy and Aries and some fire energy. So any fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, that's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. So we'll just start with these first two cards. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. So to me, this is saying that this person is feeling like, almost feeling trapped by society. Like, this is the next step. This is what I have to do. Here we go. Like they're falling into this path of being with you, which is nice, but they just can't seem to take the next step that feels like most comfortable for them. I feel like there's a lot of pressure, and it could be from religion issues or family issues, but the Ace of Pentacles says, I can't start a new beginning that's long-term. And the Hierophant says, I'm feeling pressured by religion, structure, society, family to make this next move with you. So it has nothing to do with you. It just has more to do with feeling rushed, I think. And then not believing the structure that they're in. So maybe they've fallen into this pattern that they're really not happy with, and somehow you've gotten sucked into that, which sucks. But let's see what else we can draw from it. To me, it looks like you have a lot of love to give. You are just like out there going, hey, I'm about you, I'm feeling good, and this person really adores you for that. The Empress is a card of beauty and passion and just self-respect. It's like so RESPECT kind of respect. You feel really on top of the world and in tune with your body and proud of who you are, and that person, your person, really adores you for that. The problem there is that, like, we have the Empress here who's about it, ready, probably, I'm going to say fertile, but that's like so weird to say. The Empress can be a sign of fertility, or just a sign that we're ready to take on motherhood and maternal aspects of ourselves. So it could be that you guys are in a long-term relationship and you're ready for children, and this person is like super not ready for children, or just that you're ready for like marriage, next steps, like whatever it is, and this person still feels like they're trying to find themselves. The Page of Wands is like next to the Empress. I just feel like this is a super imbalanced relationship, and that this person needs more time to explore themselves and really understand themselves before they can commit to marriage, to structure, to commitment in long-term senses. So if they're putting off engaging if they're putting off getting engaged or putting off getting married or putting off children, it's because they still haven't found their individual self yet, whereas you are totally ready to go. The Page of Wands for me are like visions of the future, and the Page of Wands is a super young, vibrant energy, so it makes me feel like they haven't been able to check off the bucket list things that they've wanted to do, and it's making them feel like their life is like, I feel like they're going through like a midlife crisis or a quarter life crisis or something, but they feel like their life is like adrift and like getting away from them. The Two of Wands shows the idea that they want to come together with you and make a plan. I just think that they want to do it slower than the way that you want to do it. So I feel like they love you, they're into this, they want you, they want what you want. You guys are sharing those same dreams, but they just need more time to connect with themselves before they give themselves up entirely to a commitment to you or a commitment to a child or whatever. And the Six of Wands in reverse is a card, it's usually a card of success. So like when our dreams finally manifest in front of us. But the reversal here to me suggests that like you can't push that success. You can't like make it happen. And that's why I say again that, you know, you should be patient. So really, I think this person adores you, but the message here so far is that it's time, just take a step back, you know, and allow them to do their dreams so that they feel prepared to like give themselves to you. So let's see what else we can draw from our oracle cards here. We have Aries reversed. Yeah, that means like selfishness to me. And then 12th house reversed. So I feel like, okay, so maybe none of this has made sense so far. And if that's true, that's fine, because the 12th house for me is like secrets that we don't even know about ourselves yet. They're like the realizations we have later, and we're like, oh my God, that's why I've been acting so weird. Or, oh my God, I just realized right now I don't want to live in the city, I want to live in the country. You know, like something like that. A big realization is happening, and they're ready and prepared to be selfish about it. That Aries energy is super me. It's what I want. I'm taking care of me first, which is, we saw a bunch of that fire energy going on. We have at least one Aries card here. So it makes me feel like even if this person hasn't shared this to you yet, they're still thinking it, or they're about to realize it really soon. And you're going to be at the butt of that. So I would be prepared for a moment where they're like, I want to drop out of school and like go to Italy or something. Or I don't want to do my job anymore. I want to do this job and I'm going to quit, and you're going to have to support me. And even though you may be like, what the fuck, you know, like, where did this come from? It's just know that it's something that they're realizing in the moment. So it may come off like a little abrupt when they say it to you, but it is truthful. And if you want to be together, I think you're going to have to let this person do that, because saying, no, you can't, or if this is happening right now, this is good advice. You shouldn't be saying, no, you can't do that, because if you do that, they're going to resent you. And then they're going to resent the relationship and the steps moving forward for the relationship, and they're going to continue pushing on you. So I would just take a step back and say, okay, we'll figure it out together. Like, we'll make it part of the plan. Like, you guys may have a plan, you guys may have the same vision as the future, but like, maybe there's a way that you can squeeze in this as well. So then the last 4 oracle cards we have, see, this person needs some time to figure themselves out. I don't feel good enough for you. I feel like they just haven't been able to fulfill their dreams that make them feel confident in themselves. So they need this time to feel confident and then show up for you better. You know what I mean? So I don't feel good enough from you. You're so different from me. I see you in a new light, so this is good. And you help me to see clearly. So maybe you're the logical one in this relationship. Maybe you're the one that tones them down from those weird, wild dreams. But I would just make sure that you're not toning down all the dreams, because this person they need to explore. They have more to explore in their life. And if you say no, then they're going to resent you and move away or step back from you. What you can do is help them get to those dreams, but use your logical side, the you help me see so clearly vibe to help them approach it in a more practical way, an efficient way, so that they can do it and then have it be over, and then you guys can start your life the way that you want to start it. So that is all I have for you guys, group 2. I hope this is super helpful, and if you liked it, please give it a like, share a comment, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Hello, group 3. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is for the people who chose this celestite. God, this is so gorgeous. I just said that about labradorite, but this is another one of my favorites. It's beautiful. It's supposed to channel your intuitive energy. So let's see what we can pick up on how your person feels about you right now. As always, we'll start with the tarot cards and then I'll move into your oracle cards. So here we go. We've got the 4 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Cups, Judgment reversed, and 2 of Swords. Okay, so the first 2 cards we have are the 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles reversed. So I'm seeing some earthy energy here. Overall, we have Libra, Pluto, Scorpio, sort of. More like Libra, Pisces, and Taurus, and Capricorn energy. So if that resonates with you, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, take it. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. The 4 of Pentacles is usually a card of success, but in reverse like this, it can mean greediness or like selfishness or taking things for ourselves, not thinking about other people, being really one-sided. So I feel like there's a lot of, not secrecy, but like withholding going on for you and your person. Maybe it's on both sides. Maybe it's just on one side. Actually, you know what? I think it's more on one side, because here we have the selfish person, whether that's you or your partner, I don't know. Selfish person here, holding things back, holding things for themselves, not sharing, not giving. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is a giving card, and it's in reverse too. So I think over giving, over sharing, over helping, just trying to be more for the relationship and trying to really carry that relationship. I think someone is carrying this relationship right now, and it is not doing the relationship any good. In fact, I think you're probably heading to a place of despair here. We have the 8 of Cups. That card is all about like just leaving behind something that's not working anymore. It tends to come up when we've worked too hard for something, or just worked as much as we possibly can for something and just have to leave it, because it's just not happening. And that's why the 8 of Cups is kind of so sad. It brings such a heaviness to readings, because you wanted it so badly and you worked so hard to just try to make it happen, and it still didn't happen. So what I'm saying is, if you're the giver in this relationship, you need to take a step back. This person is not giving as much as you, and you're heading to a place where you're going to feel like defeated. So the other 2 cards we have are Judgment in reverse and the 2 of Swords. So Judgment's about ethics and morals and values. And then the 2 of Swords is about conflicting actions. So for me, swords are actions. Here we have the woman holding up 2 swords. So that's like, I say one thing, I do another. And I just like go back and forth, and I'm indecisive. I don't know. That Judgment reverse card makes me feel like you've been at this giving thing for a really long time. This person, I'm saying this is more about you than your person, because I feel like this person isn't emotionally invested as you are, which is harsh to say and hard to say, but someone's got to say it. And this is just kind of what I see in the cards. The Judgment card reverse, since that's a card of morals and ethics, to me it makes me feel like you're choosing your heart over your head constantly, and you're not like standing up to your truth. You're like not standing up to your values, or what you would tell your best friend if your best friend was like, this is what's happening. You'd be like, well, break up with this douchebag, or move on, or call them out or whatever it is, but I feel like you would tell your best friend something different than what you're doing right now. So that Two of Swords keeps you in limbo. It keeps the possibilities open because you're not really like allowing your opinion to go one way or the other, toward heart or toward head. But I'm telling you that you got to stop listening to your heart. It's time to really see this relationship for what it is, which is like unequal, you know? So let's see what else we have in our oracle cards so that we can get more from this reading. Okay, so we have Eros, which is the asteroid of love, but then we also have the planet of love, Venus, reversed. So to me, that just says rose-colored goggles, like you feel the love, but you're also not like the lifestyle of this love, which is Venus, is not being acted upon correctly. Like it's really not suiting both of you. For the last three, we have You Rock My World. So it's obvious that this is like a fun connection. I want to fight for this love. That would be you. And then please listen to my side. Okay, so I will also say here that maybe this person is being selfish because they don't feel like they're being seen by you. It could be that they're like withholding and drawing back because they feel like they're not getting the understanding from you. It could also mean that you don't feel like you're being seen and that your side is being seen. I think this I want to fight for this love is definitely you. And the please listen to my side could be both of you. That's where we see, that could be where we see this Two of Swords too, where you guys are just like missing one another all the time. But in general, I think if you're missing if you're missing each other all the time, you're also almost stepping out of your integrity. That's what this Judgment reversed is. So you feel like you're giving too much and you are giving too much. This person feels like you're not listening to them and that you're crowding them or something. And you just start going like that. So I would just try to take a step back and look at this logically and figure out what you're actually getting from this relationship, because I don't know if you're getting what you need, you know? And I think you do know that. So I would just listen to that head, you know, get out of your heart for a minute because it hasn't led you to a good place, and see where that takes you after. Okay, group three, that is all I have for you today. And if you liked the reading, please give it a like or a comment. I love to read those comments and see how I'm doing. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.